Hey there, Dolphin here, and I want to show you a funny bug and also demo to you how wonderful an offline server is. So you see 60 frames per second in this room. Offline server is also great because there's no latency for the information being delivered, and you really notice that, like on the terminus and here. I'll hit the keys very loudly, let you hear how instantly everything reacts. There it is. Andromeda, click. This usually is quicker. There was a delay, I guess, because I had spawned another Andromeda. And all the airlocks are open for inside, so here. Click, click, instant reaction. Everything super quick. And nobody trying to ram my constellation now. Okay, I'll open some stuff here to... I can do it later. And this is a bug. I will give you another few tips. Several tips in this video. Might be useful. The first one, if you want to try something out, run to your ship as quickly as possible, of course. And then... get away from the station. If you just use cruise mode to move away from the station and then do whatever you want to try out, someone might actually catch up on you, so that's not a good idea. And
welcome to Robert Space Industries.
Okay.
Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Okay, so you would do this and then go into cruise mode. And then someone could still catch up. So what you do is aimlessly enter quantum travel and then just abort it.
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, as soon as it activates. Okay. Already disengaged.
Quantum drive is now off.
And then if you look where Port Ollies are, it's far enough away that nobody can find you. Okay, now I'll show you the weird and funny bug. You go into cruise mode. I show the idea. You can, if you interfere, like using eject or certain keys or try self-destruct, it might interrupt the process. So you're on cruise mode, maximum speed, and now you slow down to a halt. And now you will have... nothing happened so far, but if you now just give a tiny bit of speed, the less speed above 0, the better. Just one tip. Look what happens. Suddenly it's totally going crazy. Let's add some rotation to it. And...
System critical.
exit the seat. So there's some math problem, so you become super agile. And isn't this a disturbing sight? And when did you ever have around 40 frames per second in an Andromeda? Okay, as you see, now this is the next tip here. You cannot enter the pilot seat. All the use zones are messed up in the ship now. You know, like, doesn't work. And the solution is so simple. They will fix this with the new system where you have use points, you know, where you aim specifically at a point that you want to use. Right now it's just zones for activation. But you wouldn't believe how simple the solution is. Third person. The use zones are fine in third person, and you can, if your ship is moving, enter it again. Just stay in third person. This door will have a use prompt, open, everything fine. That's the solution for that. Okay. Yeah, the internal lighting is going through here. For some reason the magnetic plating is missing currently. And I will... Ooh. This is really disturbing. I made a video earlier with an Aurora where I was using the same effect. Okay, I'll try the exit here. I want to try and leave the ship alive. No. Ah, too bad. But you can probably imagine what the constellation looks from the outside too when it's spinning like this. Yeah, that was it. You can do that with all ships. You can try it with a smaller one and then eject out of the ship. That way you should always survive, and can fool around with that a little bit. I find that quite funny, and that's, of course, you have to provoke it, so it's not really a problem right now. It has very low priority, and thus it's quite alright. Oh, right, I can just fly there. Because I also figured out you can quantum travel to ships. Even if it doesn't specifically show it. Okay, what interesting ship can we use? Oh, let's try probably a scythe. Yeah. Let's take the scythe. Because there you see the pretty cockpit animation again, and this scythe is more nimble than the glaive. But both the Vandal ships have quite the wicked acceleration. Okay, so also fluid and no stupid errors occurring here. Scythe, so it's more agile. If you look at the glaive, is huge. The glaive is as big as a cutlass or freelancer, so no surprise there. Why it's so sluggish. I mean, you could say the purpose is like a fighter with the gun setup and everything, but just imagine the glaive hacks into the display. Just imagine the glaive like a cutlass in size. Okay. Oh yeah, this ship has a blade 2. There. Has a ramming blade 2. So, quantum travel and just activate it on the constellation. Oh. Stop. Do not crash into... I should not try not to crash into the boundary. For some reason, didn't work this time. Why didn't it work? Maybe I'll have to aim exactly. Okay. Let's see whether this works. No. That's strange. Or did it aim all easier? I'll give it one more try. I don't know, usually it does work. No. I don't know, sometimes this works, sometimes not. But yeah, just imagine a rotating constellation, rotating like crazy. Okay, then I have... Self-destruct on. 3 seconds is the minimum. 4, 3, and out. Oh! I wanted to show you that 3 seconds, or just a bit below 3 seconds, countdown for self-destruct is the minimum you need for ejecting safely. Yeah, okay, now I got sound glitch. If you try to eject after that, you won't make it, but it's really fun if you wait for exactly the last moment and the ship explodes the moment you catapult out there. Yeah, but so was mainly about the bug where you can make a ship spin like crazy and do all kinds of fun stuff with that. And I died because of the physics system that was implemented. Yet I did that with a spinning Phoenix before, and could exit the ship without problem. But now it really calculates velocity and stuff, and it's more vulnerable. Okay, so that was that weird bug, and more videos probably coming. So support me any way you can. It really helps me a lot, especially lately, because this is what I like to do. And there's a lot more I can do if I get some encouragement. Okay, I hope I could enjoy you, give you some helpful tips, and then see you in the verse.